another day, actually, not even another day, this is just like, we're watching What Ifs. Yeah, boys, we're watching What Ifs, man. We're finally watching What Ifs. We're literally gonna start off first with the Pride one, okay? We're gonna do Pride first, okay? We're gonna do the Pride If first. Yeah, it's not. I mean, technically, I could say another day, another Echidnut video. Yeah, you're right. I could actually say that, but technically, it's the first What If, man. We're just gonna watch the Echidnut videos, okay? We're gonna watch the Echidnut videos. I'm pretty sure that they're all open. I'm pretty sure they're all open to be watched. At least the Echidnut ones. So, yeah, man. Yes, I'm gonna be watching the Echidnut videos. I don't think I'm gonna be reading them. So, you know, some people were saying, yo, you're LARPing, bro. Yo, fuck yeah, I guess we LARP together. You and me watching our LARPers. So, all right, boys, let's get into it. ReZero Pride If story. Let's see, bro. Oh shit. I remember that from season 1.
Throughout the story of ReZero, Subaru repeatedly faces ideological conflict that shapes him into the character he will eventually become. Many of these moments act as a test for Subaru where he must choose between the path of sin or the path of virtue. For example, in episode 18, when Subaru wanted to run away with Rem, he was being tempted by the path of sloth. Instead of facing the challenges presented before him, he was tempted to run away from them and leave all his problems behind.
Yes. Episode 18.
Luckily, Subaru made the right choice in the end and instead chose the path of diligence. This story is packed with moments like this one where Subaru must choose between two paths, and thankfully he's made the right decision every time. However, every year on Subaru's birthday, the author releases a non-canonical story explaining what would have happened if Subaru made the wrong choice.
So that's so how it works is, also, listen, bro, it's not that big of a deal. They're in the library, guys. Don't worry, listen. It's not really spoiling. I already knew there's gonna be a library. We literally watched the opening, bro. So what? The What Ifs are, so like, it's pretty much him like pretty much sitting, right? Like choosing the sin, right? And the virtue is like what he's just like done every single time, like up until now, right? So like he's like pretty much done the correct decision every single time, and he doesn't go down the bad path. Okay.
Every time. However, every year on Subaru's birthday, the author releases a non-canonical story explaining what would have happened if Subaru made the wrong choice. This story is about Ayamatsu, or the Pride If story. Ayamatsu shows us what would have happened if Subaru chose pride over humility. This video does
pride over humility. Okay.
Contains some Arc 5 spoilers, though I will give a warning in the video right before they pop up, so if you're an anime only and you want to watch the video up until that point, you should be safe to do so.
We're good, bro. We're good, man. We good, bro. We good. We good, man.
Before I start the summary though, let's talk about where exactly Subaru faces this ideological conflict of pride versus humility. This conflict in particular isn't actually limited to a specific moment, but more so an attitude Subaru has to overcome.
Okay.
When Subaru first arrives in Lugnica, he's visibly prideful. He immediately assumes he's the Kirito of his own anime, you know, the overpowered isekai MC everyone dreams of being.
Yeah.
He runs around like an idiot trying to cast magic spells, and he assumes that the alley thugs he runs into are just low-level NPCs that he can one-shot with his S-tier combat strength. He later ends up disappointed when he finds out he's just about as useless as he was in Japan, but like we saw, when Subaru realized he was powerless, he swallowed his pride and cried out for the guards when he needed help.
I forgot about this shit.
That's why he was able to survive. Reinhardt appeared and saved the day because Subaru was humble enough to admit to his own vulnerability. In Ayamatsu, this doesn't happen. Subaru doesn't call out for someone to save him. Even when faced with danger, Subaru's too prideful to ask for help, and that very pride is what ends up corrupting him, leading him down a much darker path.
Oh boy.
This is Ayamatsu, the Pride If story.
Oh fuck.
The story begins with a familiar scene. Elsa kills Subaru just like she did in the first episode. What's different is Subaru's reaction when he responds. Normally he'd be freaking out, right? Well, this time he calmly grabs a stick and starts drawing tally marks in the dirt. At this point, it becomes apparent that something went horribly wrong, causing Subaru to die over 80 times more than he was supposed to.
Oh my god.
Stuck in a seemingly endless loop, Subaru started losing his mind. He's no longer the dorky main character we know and love. He's desperate and—
How many times? 80? You said 80?
Started losing his mind. He's no longer the dorky main character we know and love. He's desperate, and he'll do anything he can to escape this loop.
Oh, fuck.
But everything he tries results in failure. It's not fair. No matter what he does, he can't defeat Elsa. His lack of power has been tormenting him and breaking his mind in the process.
Oh.
So once again,
So in this one, he dies that many times. He's too prideful. And pretty much it just gets him killed like 88 times. Which is... Son, what? Bro. That is fucking insane. Like, how many times has Subaru done the actual enemy? Like 20 something, right? Like he hasn't even died like, bro, he hasn't even died like close to like in total in the actual enemy. Like he just dies like 88 times here. 20 exactly. Yeah, he won't accept help ever. The pride root is already showing this guy is, oh my god.
Power has been tormenting him and breaking his mind in the process. So once again, shortly after respawning, Subaru runs into the 3 alley thugs. They start harassing him, but he's no longer afraid of them, because after respawning countless times, Subaru eventually memorized each of their fighting patterns, giving him enough of an advantage to easily defeat them. But after knocking the 3 of them to the ground, instead of letting them escape, Subaru takes it way too far.
Oh fuck.
He strangles them to death and then stomps on each of their necks until he feels their bones break under.
I mean, something to keep in mind is the fact that like he's died 88 times, right? He dies so he dies this much in the very beginning. He's very prideful, he won't accept help. And the amount of times that he's died like this, that will literally destroy him mentally, huh? That will drive him fucking insane. So dude, it's like, if this is how he's acting by being super prideful and like pretty much dying this amount of times, how the fuck did he feel at the end of fucking Greed If? How many times did he die in Greed If? Like 10 million or some shit? Like dying that many fucking times is gonna fucking like really destroy you, dude.
He strangles them to death and then stomps on each of their necks until he feels their bones break under his shoes. And after killing them, he loots their bodies and takes their weapons for himself. And because he's repeated this loop so many times, he was able to do all of that in under a minute. So yeah, it's pretty clear already that something's very, very wrong with Subaru. Exiting the alleyway, Subaru runs into Emilia. She's currently chasing Felt, trying to get her insignia back. Subaru knows that Emilia will eventually die if he doesn't do something about it, so he vows to her, "No matter what, I will save you." He's also still calling her Satella, as he hasn't learned her real name yet. But yeah, Subaru still determines to save her, despite knowing he's failed to do so a total of 87 times.
Oh, it's 87 times. Yeah, that's crazy. The whole chat said 88. There was one person who said 87, and they were right. Yo, my own chat gaslighting me. My own chat gaslighting me. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it, bro. That's crazy.
Real name yet. But yeah, Subaru still determines to save her, despite knowing he's failed to do so a total of 87 times.
88th loop? 88th loop? That's what you meant? Okay. Okay.
His 87 attempts to stop Elsa have resulted in 87 failures. To Subaru, Elsa was an unbeatable opponent. He eventually realizes that no amount of trial and error could stop her, so he finally gives in and decides to ask the city guards for help, though at this point he's already a completely different person.
Yeah, he asked for help. But like him as a person is just fucking... He's fucked up already, bro. Dude, Arc 1 Super, bro, literally the beginning, he's already cooked, bro. Bro is not even, like, bro hasn't even died anywhere close to this in the actual fucking anime. And also, it was crazy how, like, he was able to, I think he also mentioned, like, earlier, like, he died so many times that, like, he pretty much did all, like, the killing, like, he killed, like, all the thugs and shit in under a minute, which is crazy, right? Which, this just shows also, this also shows the whole thing of, like, already using return by death as a tool. He's already done. He's literally already, like, so far gone, bro. The season 2 character development, right, where Satella and you know the Witch's Tea Party, where he's literally told to, like, value life more, right? Literally, that's the entire development. Like, he starts to value life more, and he only resets when it's absolutely necessary. This right here is, like, the complete fucking opposite, bro. This man is literally resetting, like, every single time just because he's so fucking prideful. Like, holy fuck, dude. He finally gave in, though, so.
Sitting on a rooftop, Subaru watches from above as Elsa slaughters the guards with ease, reaffirming Subaru's impression that Elsa is just invincible. But all of a sudden, Reinhardt shows up to save the day.
Oh.
This was actually the first time Subaru had ever seen Reinhardt. The Rein versus Elsa fight plays out pretty much the same as it did in the anime, except Reinhardt ends up destroying a section of the slums instead of the loot house. Meanwhile, Subaru just sits there watching in shock. After 87 loops of misery and failure, this red-haired knight randomly shows up and defeats Subaru's opponent effortlessly. I mean, come on, he didn't even unsheath his sword. Elsa was the seemingly unstoppable obstacle that Subaru couldn't overcome, and now suddenly she was dealt with.
Yeah, Reinhardt pulled up. Obviously, it just plays out like it did. He didn't pull out the dragon sword. Obviously, she's not worthy. Now I'm interested. What changed? What exactly changed? Why did Reinhardt pull up there this time? What was the event? What was the event that triggered that? Yeah, now his pride is hurt, huh? Yeah.
It didn't happen the way he expected it to, but the outcome was favorable for Subaru, so he gladly accepted it. But something changed. What Subaru does next is very odd and out of character.
It's just the guards? Just the guards? That's it? Okay, sure.
But the outcome was favorable for Subaru, so he gladly accepted it. But something changed. What Subaru does next is very odd and out of character.
Oh boy.
After Elsa escapes, Subaru gives the guards false information, misdirecting them elsewhere. He then finds Elsa severely wounded and offers to help her. He felt that she could prove useful to him.
Run that back. What?
The guards false information, misdirecting them elsewhere. He then finds Elsa severely wounded and offers to help her. He felt that she could prove useful to him in his ultimate goal of saving Emilia, so he tells her, "Look, I hate you, and one day I am going to kill you, but not now." Elsa then smiles and agrees to team up with Subaru, thus marking the end of his endless loop. Some time passes and...
What in the actual fuck? He was not lying. Okay, he was not lying when he said this is very out of character. What the actual fuck, dude? Okay.
Kill you, but not now. Elsa then smiles and agrees to team up with Subaru, thus marking the end of his
strategic point of view.
Loop.
Strategic point of view, yeah.
Some time passes and Subaru wonders if Emilia ever got her insignia back. He then returns to the loot house to make sure, and to his surprise learns that Felt and Old Man Rom have been arrested for what they did to Emilia. Subaru then realizes that he's reached his goal. The mysterious silver-haired girl got her insignia back, and she's no longer in danger of being killed by Elsa, so now what? Without a goal in mind, Subaru isn't sure what to do next. Really, the only thing left on his mind was that girl with the silver hair. He had so many questions and so few answers. He even thought about killing himself and restarting just to get those answers, but he thought there might be an easier way.
He even thought about killing himself just to... Bro. Like, this is so different, bro. Like, this motherfucker... Yo! It's already GG's. He already sees this shit as a tool, by the way. Like, fully as a tool. Like, as a... Like, literally just, like dead ass, like, I'm gonna just keep using this over and over again. Like, even if it's, like, to, like, fixate on, like, these, like, things, bro.
Staring at the loot house, Subaru says out loud, "Why don't you guys teach me?" and then turns around to face the several silhouettes standing behind him.
Oh.
All of their eyes looked insane and dead, and Subaru suspected that if he had a mirror, his eyes would appear the same.
What?
Real quick, for anyone that doesn't understand, what just happened was the witch cult had actually noticed Subaru's behavior and wanted to recruit him. So they showed up at the loot house to meet him, and Subaru notices that they're just as insane as he is, so he decides to join them.
Right, so so what happens every time he dies, right? What happens every time he dies, y'all? He gets more smell, right? Well, every time he dies, he smells more, right? Or like the smell eventually like just stop like getting bad. Like I'm pretty sure it just every time he dies, the smell gets worse, right? So if he died that many times, then dude, the fucking miasma smell should have been like, dude, that shit, dude, the entire fucking Lugnica came, bro, yo, the entirety of Lugnica, bro, smelled that shit, bro, dude, fucking Ram will probably smell that shit from the fucking mansion, dude. Like I'm not even gonna lie, like, dude, okay, so they smelled them, they were like, oh shit, wait, this guy might be even stronger than Archbishop, dude. This guy might be him. We're recruiting you. And Subaru goes, okay, sure. That is insane.
Cult had actually noticed Subaru's behavior and wanted to recruit him. So they showed up at the loot house to meet him, and Subaru notices that they're just as insane as he is, so he decides to join them. 2 months later, after receiving news...
Can they smell him? Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure they could, right? Right? I'm pretty sure they can. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I recall like the reason that they pulled up on him was because of the smell. No. Like didn't Juice literally mention that? I'm pretty sure.
Of the royal selection, Subaru learns Emilia's real name. Subaru notices that they're just as insane as he is, so he decides to join them.
But
2 months later, after receiving news of the royal selection, Subaru learns Emilia's real name. He's known for a while that Satella wasn't really her name, because at this point, Subaru's familiar with the myths and legends of the world, but regardless, Subaru's extremely overjoyed now that he knows Emilia's real name. In the midst of his celebration, he's interrupted by Betelgeuse, who Subaru's been living with for the past 2 months.
He's been living with Betelgeuse for 2 months, bro? What the fuck? Son, like, what? Dude, what the fuck is happening? What even is this anymore, bro?
Betelgeuse is upset by Subaru's laziness, to which Subaru replies, I'm just doing what the gospel tells me. Betelgeuse explains to Subaru that it's time for them to commence the ordeal and find out if Emilia is a suitable vessel to harbor the witch's soul. Yep,
that's the same. Yeah, I do remember him mentioning that shit. So the ordeal. Damn, yeah, season 1 stuff. Holy shit, yeah, we're really going back here. So is Subaru really following the gospel right now? Yo, I just noticed that. Yeah, he's in the witch cult, dude. He got the gospel on him, bro.
Subaru's eager to see Emilia again, so he agrees to participate, but then asks Betelgeuse if Emilia will die in this process, which Betelgeuse obviously confirms. This causes a dark smile to form on Subaru's face, and the scene transitions. 400 loops later, Subaru is standing with a sword plunged through Betelgeuse's heart.
$400 mentioned, by the way. 400, the number. I'm just saying. Coincidence? I think not. 400 loops, huh? So we transitioned from that's a crazy transition. We transitioned from Subaru finding out that they were gonna kill her, and he finds out they're probably gonna kill her, and like he gets so mad he literally just kills him. He just kills him. So he literally loops 400 times to hopefully like eventually actually kill him, and he actually killed him. He stabs him. Dude, this is fucking insane, bro.
This causes a dark smile to form on Subaru's face, and the scene transitions. 400
400. 400 years ago, bro. Nah, I don't give a fuck, bro. That's not a coincidence. Stop. That's not a fucking coincidence. I'm not schizo. Stop.
Loops later, Subaru is standing with a sword plunged through Betelgeuse's heart. As he's dying, Subaru explains to him that it took a great amount of effort and planning to finally reach this outcome. He had to form a contract with a minor spirit so he couldn't be possessed, and he had to hire Elsa to murder all of the fingers.
Contract with lesser spirit? Hi, and gets Elsa to kill all the fingers. And then he just cooks himself 400 times, bro. 400. Oh my fucking god.
But because this took him so long to accomplish, Subaru actually ended up spending more time with Betelgeuse than any other character, to the point that he actually started to consider him a friend.
So, oh my god, that'll do it, bro. That'll fucking do it. At that point, he actually does know Betelgeuse the best, huh? He literally knows Betelgeuse the best, bro. Considers him a friend is crazy. Considering him a friend is crazy. And yes, he probably did get possessed. That means he got possessed either once or multiple times. Who knows, right? Like maybe he like had to like figure it out a couple times, how to like make sure that it was like actually like him getting possessed, or maybe he like knew it instantly. But yeah, pretty much. He probably got possessed. Like there was like many times, like I don't know, there's like probably like many differences in how he died and shit.
But despite that, he couldn't allow anyone to harm Emilia, and that's exactly what he tells Betelgeuse.
Oh my god.
Right before demolishing his best friend's brain with a sword.
Best friend.
Subaru then meets in private with Roswaal and lets the Emilia camp take the credit for killing Betelgeuse, which would increase Emilia's popularity and thus her likelihood of winning the royal selection. As Subaru's goal satisfies Roswaal's agenda as well, the two of them agree to continue working together. Subaru will do business in the shadows, while Roswaal will handle the more public affairs.
Oh shit, so that's how he gets involved with Roswaal here. The scheming. Yeah, this time they're actually partners in crime. This time they're actually partners in crime, dude. What the fuck, dude? So yeah, there we go. And this time he gives the credit to the Emilia camp and he doesn't take it for himself, right? Like now everyone thinks that the Emilia camp was the one and not Subaru, because obviously in the original anime, that's his thing, bro. Everyone knows he killed Betelgeuse. Everyone knows he killed the white whale. Like, he know, like all these achievements. Now he's gonna work in the fucking shadows, dude. Okay.
A couple days after the royal selection begins, history rewrites itself so that there were always 4 candidates rather than 5. The Crusch camp on its own was no match for the white whale, resulting in Crusch's existence being erased from the memory of the world, leaving Subaru the only one left who can remember her. This actually starts to annoy Subaru. He'll bring up her name in a conversation by accident, and people will give him weird looks and stuff, and it kind of causes some awkward situations. What I'm getting at here is Subaru doesn't care at all that Crusch died. Her death to Subaru is nothing more of an example of what not to do. Actually, scratch that. Her death is an asset to Subaru.
It's just like what is happening? Like, this is fucking yo, this is blowing my fucking mind.
Trapped in a metal prison in the back of Subaru's cave, Felix sits alone, muttering questions to himself like a broken doll. Subaru concludes that Crusch must have been a major part of Felix's life.
Subaru's what now? Ayana Koji? Subaru's cave? I'm not gonna lie. Can I run this part again, bro? I just want to make sure that I heard this right. So, right here, most replayed. Right here, let me hear this again. I'm sorry, guys.
Crusch's existence being erased from the memory.
Let me hear this part again. Right here, the transition right here.
After the royal selection begins, history rewrites itself so that there were always 4 candidates rather than 5. The Crusch camp on its own was no match for the white whale, resulting in Crusch's existence being erased from the memory of the world, leaving Subaru the only one left who can remember her.
Okay, so they just like, they fuck up the white whale stuff, and Crusch, and that shit happens again with the with the Crusch not like, you know, having the memories and like everyone like, okay.
This actually starts to annoy Subaru. He'll bring up her name in a conversation by accident and people will give him weird looks and stuff, and it kind of causes some awkward situations. What I'm getting at here is Subaru doesn't care at all that Crusch died. Her death to Subaru is nothing more of an example of what not to do. Actually, scratch that. Her death is an asset.
Okay, that is fucking crazy. Yeah, history rewrites that. Yeah, what does it mean by rewrites itself though? That's what I wanted to rewind there, because like low key that was like a little weird. That's why I like rewinded there, just like locked in. What does it mean by rewrite? The whale? Is that what it means? The whale? Just like it just history rewrites itself with the whale stuff? Is that what it means?
To Subaru. Trapped in a metal prison in the back of Subaru's cave, Felix sits.
Basically, like it makes it so that every event could play out without that figure existing. Got you. Crusch got caught in the whale mist. Yeah. Okay, got you.
Alone, muttering questions to himself like a broken doll.
Yeah. The whale deletes her existence, so no one remembers her. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay. Got you.
Trapped in a metal prison in the back of Subaru's cave, Felix sits alone, muttering questions to himself like a broken doll. Subaru concludes that Crusch must have been a major part of Felix's life. So when she got erased from history, Felix's mind couldn't account for everything and he went completely insane.
Oh man.
But Felix could prove very useful to Subaru, so he wants to try and reprogram his mind, basically making him a slave. As Felix sits there crying and muttering to himself, Subaru leans in and says to him, "This time, I definitely won't let you kill yourself."
Also, can we acknowledge what does he mean by Subaru's cave? Subaru killed himself to prevent her from killing himself. Yeah. Also, can we like, okay, I'm sorry, but that was fucking crazy. That's why I'm like a little, what the fuck does he mean by Subaru's cave, bro? Just the Betelgeuse cave? He just named it after himself? Just the Betelgeuse cave? Subaru Diddy cave? What the fuck? Okay.
This next transition is pretty graphic, but I think what Subaru does to Felix is without a doubt the most disturbing part of this chapter.
Okay.
But anyway, guys, I'm pausing this summary real quick because this is the part where the anime onlys have to leave. Yep, Thanks for coming, guys, but this is your stop. Beyond this point, there will be Arc 5 spoilers relating to the Regulus character. So I hope you anime onlys like...
Regulus? Oh, we here. Bro, we're here. Let's go.
The video. Maybe next time you should read the web novel so you don't have to keep clicking away like this. Okay, the summary will resume now. After a fairly big time skip, we're now at a burning mansion with all its doors and windows boarded up. Inside the mansion, Regulus Corneus is running through the hallways in a panic, but he's not trying to escape as he hasn't even considered death a possibility. What he's actually doing is desperately searching for his wives so he can punish them for the fire.
This fucking guy, man. Regulus, bro. What are we doing, man?
Little does he know, every single one of them has already been killed by the fire. As Regulus starts ranting about how selfish his wives are, Elsa bursts through the wall and kicks him across the hallway. When he gets back up and tries to attack her, she cuts off both his arms. She continues chopping away at his limbs until he's just a torso and a head, and then kicks him out of the boarded window and onto the ground where Subaru was waiting to greet him. Subaru explains to him that this mansion fire is the metaphorical divorce papers that his wives willingly agreed to present to him. As Regulus sits there in utter shock and disbelief that his wives would ever possibly betray him, Elsa returns to the scene and pokes one of her knives in his chest, holding him up like food on a stick.
Yep, and there we go, and that's how they counter the authority, right? They did it. The wives died, right? They burned the place down. The wives died. That's why Regulus is just open here. Easy kill. It's just it's just fucking GG's, bro. You just cut them up, bro. The wives are dead. Obviously, Emilia, obviously Emilia did freeze them up and shit, but technically they died, so like, Skull, be honest, even though you know Regulus could be killed, is that really a spoiler? Like I always assumed he could be killed before this. I mean, it's not really a crazy spoiler. What are you saying? Like if I didn't know this, like I mean, not really. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not really anything crazy. Like it's just like I mean, now I just know that like how the authority works. Like obviously, it's spoilers how the authority works. So wife spoilers. Oh, that's true. Yeah, wife, authority. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is pretty spoilers actually. Pretty fucking spoilers actually. Also, I want to know context of how the fuck they kill. You know what I mean? Like I want to know who Regulus is. You know, with no context. Yeah. Yeah. If I didn't know, yeah, exactly. Like if I didn't know about Regulus, like nothing would have been like what made sense here. Like the wives, like him, like punishing the wives and shit was pretty funny because like I know the context and you know, so yeah. So like yeah, I guess like they killed the wives and like everything. You know, this person that the wives dying caused Regulus to die, but like, isn't that the main thing? Isn't that the main thing? The main thing is that like the place burns down, right? The place burns down, and the wives died. That's the main thing. That's how you pretty much counters authority, no? That's what Emilia did. He just froze them up instead, but like this time they actually fucking died, right?
Waiting to greet him. Subaru explains to him that this mansion fire is the metaphorical divorce papers that his wives willingly agreed to present to him.
The metaphorical divorce paper. That's kind of funny. Didn't Emilia literally say something like this? Like divorce papers or some shit? But if you didn't know this before, then would you figure out his authority? Fuck no. Fuck no. What? No. I'm not Subaru. What are you asking? I'm not Subaru, bro. If I didn't have any context, I would not know what the fuck is happening here.
As Regulus sits there in utter shock and disbelief that his wives would ever possibly betray him, Elsa returns to the scene and pokes one of her knives in his chest, holding him up like food on a stick.
Yep.
Subaru then orders her to place him in a weaker part of the fire so that the two of them can happily watch him burn to death. Jeez. Yeah, I left out a lot of details there because that part was pretty graphic and kind of terrifying, but hey, at least they're only killing bad guys, right?
So they're only killing bad guys. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. But like, what were the details? I wonder. What details? I wonder what the details were, huh?
Right. Fast forward a bit, and Julius is now dying on the floor of a bar after being betrayed by someone he trusted. Subaru starts delivering an arrogant.
Who? Who's this someone?
Arrogant monologue to Julius, but
I want to know who that is.
But Julius doesn't really care about Subaru. In this moment, Julius's eyes are focused on the person standing next to Subaru, the person Subaru ordered to kill him. Did I do well, Subaru-sama? Subaru gives Felix a head pat.
Hold on, let me go back. No, I wasn't trying to like, no, okay, season 10 character spoiler, really? Season 10? I wasn't trying to go back for that. I just wanted to hear this again.
Julius doesn't really care about Subaru. In this moment, Julius's eyes are focused on the person standing next to Subaru, the person Subaru ordered to kill him. Did I do well, Subaru-sama? Subaru gives Felix a head pat and praises him for killing Julius so obediently. The door opens and someone walks in with a mop. It's then revealed that because Otto couldn't pay off his financial debts, he's now being forced to help Subaru clean up his messes.
So Otto couldn't pay. Felix kills Julius. What am I even like? This is like overwhelming, bro. Felix ain't that strong. I mean, wasn't Julius? Wait. Wasn't Julius like hurt? Like, wait. Actually, very good point. But like, wasn't like Julius like hurt or some shit? Like that's why Felix probably used that paralyzing thing. Felix pretty OP. Is this true? I've heard that Felix can actually fight. Right? In the LN or like the web novel or whatever the fuck, right? Cut him off guard, y'all think? Like, you know, I've heard that Felix can actually fight, right? Remember against Lust? I mean, I guess, yeah, but like, I'm just, okay, no, it's just like I feel like I remember people saying that like Felix has like a way more role in terms of like actual fighting and like the source material compared to the anime. Like the anime, he like doesn't fight at all though. You know? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Felix pretty OP, but he gets done dirty in the anime. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's pretty powerful. So yeah, I mean, he probably did kill Julius. Like he was able to kill him. I'm not gonna lie. And also, Otto. This is crazy, by the way. Otto Otto was so broke he couldn't pay off his debts, so he has to work for Subaru now.
Because Otto couldn't pay off his financial debts, he's now being forced to help Subaru clean up his messes.
Fucking hell.
As time went on, Subaru amassed a group of accomplices who helped him achieve many of his goals. He eventually eliminated each one of the Sin Archbishops, passing along the credit of their defeat to the Emilia camp.
He defeats like every single one?
Defeat to the Emilia camp. But that still wasn't enough to win Emilia the throne.
Fuck, what? 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 Not even after all that?
As time went on, Subaru amassed a group of accomplices who helped him achieve many of his goals. He eventually eliminated each one of the Sin Archbishops.
Okay, first of all, how the fuck did he kill every single fucking Archbishop? How the fuck? Dude, how many times do y'all think he died? How many times do y'all think he looped for this shit, dude? Dude, to loop that many fucking times to kill every single Archbishop. Every single one. Dude. That's including Sirius. That's including Capella. Like, Sirius, Capella, Regulus. They already killed Regulus. He already killed Betelgeuse. Gluttony. He killed Gluttony. Brother, he killed Gluttony. The three, right? He killed Lai, Roy, Rui. What the fuck? What the fuck? But the author said he doesn't awaken any authority? Wait. Does Subaru have the witch? He doesn't have the witch factors? Does he not have the okay, wait, does he get the sloth witch factor? From like Betelgeuse? Cause like remember how like he obviously, cause like obviously remember like how like he the witch factor's not authority but power. The tea? He never drank Echidnut's tea. He didn't drink the tea. You're right. You're right. He only got the factors when the authority. Echidnut's tea. What was the real term for it? It stabilizes his witch factor, right? He stabilizes the witch factor with that tea, right? Or like it makes it like being able to like use it correctly, like pretty much like stabilizes it, right? Is that what it is, right? The stabilizing. Yeah. Okay. So pretty much without that shit, without the Echidnut tea, he's not able to. Oh my god. So that makes sense why he doesn't have. Okay, that's wild though. Okay.
Who helped him achieve many of his goals. He eventually eliminated each one of the Sin Archbishops, passing along the credit of their defeat to the Emilia camp. But that still wasn't enough to win Emilia the throne.
See, but that's crazy. He gave them the credit. Wait, so he gave the credit of killing all the Archbishops and she still didn't win the throne? Son, what?
To guarantee her victory, Subaru would need to become the ultimate villain and then allow Emilia to defeat him, making her the ultimate hero. To accomplish this, Subaru would first need to eliminate every other villain to assure that he was the ultimate one. Then, he would need to eliminate every other hero to make sure that Emilia was the ultimate one. So Subaru continued down his path of murdering innocents and committing atrocities.
Starts fucking killing people. It's not even killing bad guys anymore. He's just killing people. He's just killing innocents. Yo, he's just killing motherfuckers, man. What the fuck he lost the fucking plot. He's just
and slowly whittled away at the other candidates, the witch cult, and anything else that stood in Emilia's way.
All for a girl. All for Emilia. Bro is just killing everyone for Emilia. Bro is just... He's just killing everyone. He's just killing everyone. Oh my fucking... Yo. This is insane.
This continued until there was only one person remaining for Subaru to kill.
So he killed everyone, okay? He kills everyone. Who's the one person left?
The capital is on fire. Subaru is in tremendous pain.
Wait, that would mean you have to kill Reinhardt, no? You have to keep killing Reinhardt?
The capital is on fire. Subaru is in tremendous pain. Around him, buildings collapse. Children and parents cry out for their families. All the while, the inferno grows larger and larger. Welcome to Subaru's newest save point. To get here, it took him over 10,000 loops.
Son, what? It's getting worse. Guys, this is getting like really bad. 10,000?
Loops. Every horrible thing he did was necessary to bring him to this very point. Reinhardt had nothing to say to Subaru. Up until this point, Reinhardt had remained calm in every situation, no matter what he was faced with. But now, his eyes were glaring with hatred, an emotion Subaru didn't think he could possibly show.
What?
Subaru knows at this point that he can't kill Reinhardt, so the closest he can come is to kill his name and kill everything he stands for. Subaru mocks him, saying, "You're the Sword Saint, the sword of the kingdom. You're the knight who protects the kingdom of Lugnica, so tell me, did you even protect the kingdom at all?" As he says this, it becomes clear that the fire isn't just burning the capital. In fact, the entire territory of Lugnica is engulfed in flame.
Bro, he literally just rage baited him. Bro. Cause right? Like he killed everyone. And Reinhardt. Yo, wait, actually that's a very good point. Wait, does that mean that bro literally killed everyone and Reinhardt didn't do shit? Even Reinhardt and the what ifs beat. Yo. Anyway. Yeah, bro.
Subaru explains to Reinhardt that he's tried to kill him tens, hundreds, and thousands of times. He's studied him, researched him, and tested every idea he could possibly think of. He's gone through every conceivable form of trial and error to kill Reinhardt, and nothing worked. He sacrificed Emilia and Elsa, Roswell, Otto, the Witch Cult, the Archbishops, and he committed every conceivable crime in existence, but he still couldn't kill Reinhardt.
Bro literally committed like all the crimes in the book, bro. Like literally every single crime possible, and he's still gonna kill Reinhardt. And I'm gonna be honest, what did you expect, bro? You know, that's how strong this motherfucker is, bro. Not even Subaru with this many loops can like kill this motherfucker, bro. Like, yeah, he pretty much killed everyone. He was able to kill every single person, right? So like, yeah, that includes Roswell. That includes literally everyone. What the fuck?
So the only thing left in his power to do was to kill Reinhardt's name, kill everything he stands for as a hero. Because if a hero can't save anything, then they aren't a hero anymore. As Subaru explains this to him, Reinhardt appears visibly shaken. Subaru's voice starts trembling, laced with sobs. The last time Subaru shed tears was his very first day in this world. He never cried during any of his horrific acts, yet here he is, crying over Reinhardt's power of all things. Back then, Subaru was jealous of Reinhardt. After helplessly dying to Elsa 87 times in a row, Subaru watched as Reinhardt just showed up randomly and defeated her with one swing of his sword. Subaru aspired to have that power so much, he began to hate it. And now, Subaru will taste that power firsthand because Reinhardt is going to kill him.
Ooh, man. It's just like... It's like true though. Like, what do you do? How the fuck do you beat him? You know? Yeah, envy? More envy than pride? Like, I don't know. Like, it really didn't matter. Like, I feel like even like I don't think at this point you can't really do anything, bro. Even if you go mentally, physically, like you can't do shit against Reinhardt, dude. Reinhardt's just fucking Reinhardt. How the fuck do you beat him?
Reinhardt doesn't reach for his sword. Subaru's so weak that it wouldn't even be necessary. Reinhardt prepares to kill Subaru with his bare hands, or perhaps his foot would be more necessary. But before he can do so, Elsa, still alive, jumps out of nowhere and slashes her blade at Reinhardt, who blocks the attack with his hand, shattering the knife to pieces. Subaru was surprised Elsa was still alive, but there's no time to waste. While Reinhardt's preoccupied with Elsa, Subaru gets up and starts running down the hill. "That's enough," Subaru hears. "That's enough, villain."
That's enough, villain. Crazy. So you're doing all this for a girl that doesn't know you, and the girl that doesn't know you, the girl that you're doing it for, she literally goes, "That's enough, villain." Son, like, you're cooked. Like at this point, just pack it up, bro. Like, it's actually so fucking over. It's never been so over.
Subaru looks at the source of the voice and says her name, Emilia. He starts trying to talk to her, but Puck steps in, explaining that nothing he says should be taken seriously, but Subaru persists anyway. "Everything I'm about to tell you is a crazy person rambling," Subaru says as he unzips his tracksuit. Yes, this whole time, Subaru had kept his tracksuit sealed away for this very occasion. He wanted to wear it for his reunion with Emilia. Anyway, Subaru...
Okay.
Subaru continues. "I'm the one who burnt down the country. Nobody could stop me from doing this. Not the guards, knights, nor the heroes. The Sword Saint hasn't stopped me, and the dragon hasn't either. I'm the one who brought the flames of demise that drove this nation to destruction, and nobody can stop me. Except for you. Kill me, and you'll become the hero that saved the world. None of the other candidates could ever achieve anything to top this. Everything I did was to make you the ruler."
Bro.
Emilia blocks her ears, trying to keep Subaru's words out.
Bro.
A tear falls down her cheek, and Subaru feels a shock in his chest. Seeing Emilia cry made Subaru feel guilty. But Subaru knew it would happen. From the very beginning, Subaru knew he would make Emilia cry. He knew his actions would make her cry, yet he did them anyway.
He knew his action would make her cry. He fucking did it. He just... Bro, she literally set everything on fire, bro. Just for fucking Emilia. Yeah, Emilia has no development. Yeah, Emilia, like, again, like, all the development, right? All the development that Subaru and Emilia has gotten, I gotta remember, literally none here. Yeah, it's like season 1 episode... Nah, but like, this is like season 1 episode 13 Subaru, but like this is not even like close, bro. This is a whole nother fucking level, dude. Like, this is a whole nother level. Like, episode 13 Subaru on fucking steroids, dude.
"Watch me, Emilia. See me, detest me, and remember me," Subaru says as he starts laughing like a maniac. Emilia, her voice trembling, asks him, "Who are you? Who in the world are you?" Subaru slowly approaches her with his arms open wide. "My name is Natsuki Subaru." Natsuki Subaru. Emilia starts repeating his name, but Subaru wasn't finished with his sentence yet. "Natsuki Subaru, Sin Archbishop of Pride."
He's Pride, guys. I fucking told y'all. Self-proclaimed, by the way. Absolute cinema. He's Pride, guys. I told y'all. See, I told y'all. What did I tell y'all in season 1, bro? He's Pride. He's Pride, bro.
He says, and with that, he sprints as fast as he can towards Emilia, forcing her to shoot a spear of ice through his chest. Staring down at Subaru's dying body, Emilia repeats the same question over and over. "Why?" Subaru, with his final breath, answers her, "I love you."
Bruh.
Subaru once again returns to the dark world he goes every time he dies.
Oh, Shadow Garden?
Usually he gets sent out of this place back into the world, but now something's different.
Shadow Garden bench. Shadow Garden?
This time, he's satisfied. He sacrificed everything, including himself, to give Emilia a better future.
Yeah.
That was his goal, and he reached it. But there's another presence here with him. Someone else in this dark world greets him with a whisper.
There we go.
It was a comforting whisper with kindness and love in its voice. He'd never seen this presence before, but it was oddly familiar. Subaru then accepts that his existence deviates from the spiral of death and welcomes the strange presence.
Yeah, so he completes his goal. He pretty much makes Emilia the hero, right? Pretty much does everything that he wanted. He's satisfied. And he welcomes Satella with open arms, y'all. Bro. Are we all doing TS, guys? Be honest. Everyone in chat right now, answer. Y'all pull up to the Shadow Garden, and Satella gives you all the love in the world, bro. She goes, Aishiteru, Aishiteru. Y'all folding? Y'all welcoming her with open arms, bro? I'm gonna go like, yo, low-key? Yo, she's not Shala, so no. Low-key? Low-key? Am I just like cooked? Like, I'm folding. Yo, low-key, I'm folding, bro.
Who then accepts that his existence deviates from the spiral of death and welcomes the strange presence.
Wow.
The chapter ends with the words, "Even if you refuse me, I will never forget you."
What?
And that's how the Pride route ends.
Even if you refuse me, I will never forget you. Wow.
Refuse me, I will never forget you. And that's how the Pride route ends. Subaru dies one final death after accomplishing his goal.
Yeah.
He actually did it. He got the happy ending he was looking for. A good ending, you could say. Because he was satisfied with his life, Satella released her grasp on him, taking...
He met his fucking goal? It's over. No more return by death. Yeah, so if he... Wait a damn fucking minute. Everybody calm the fuck down. This would fucking mean if... What would it classify as Subaru being fulfilled and his goal being reached in the actual anime? You know? Because, like, we assume that, like... So with this, we can assume that, like... Him? Okay, stop. Don't say you call, bro. So, if he reaches his goal, he dies forever. What would it be? What would be the final goal for him? Because right now, we're just, like, trying to get Ram. Like, right now, it's Season 4, right? We're trying to get Ram, right? Trying to save the people. Like, what would be, like, what would be, like, the angle? Like, yeah, it's just too... It's too vague, right? Like, we don't know the exact goal. Like, just killing Satella? See, but, like, even if it's, like, killing Satella, but, like, that would make sense even then. Because, like... I mean, I guess it would make sense. Because, like... Okay. But, like... No, because, like, he does have multiple goals, though. He wants to make Emilia the ruler. Satella told him to kill her. So that's already two things. You know? So it's like... I feel like he just has, like, multiple goals. So... Unless, like... Yeah, cure Rem? But, like, nah, but, like, cure Rem... Nah, but, like... I feel like an actual, like, ending goal, though. Like an actual, like... I don't know, like a true final goal. You know? It really seems like maybe either making Emilia ruler or, like, even killing Satella, huh? But, like, even if the final goal was Satella, like, I guess, like, it would make the most sense because technically he's killing the Witch of Envy. He's killing Satella, so, like, technically he kills her, and then that's the goal, and then, like, he dies forever. No more return by death because technically he killed the person that gave him return by death. I don't know. Yeah, but, like, okay, yeah, yes, I do remember. Okay, no. I do remember him saying he wants to save Satella, but my thing is, what does he mean by save, though? You know? Like what is he gonna do? Unseal her? what is he gonna do? Unseal Satella? Like, what the fuck does he mean by save? He's gonna unseal her? I mean, kill. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. That's the goal. Yeah. Like, doesn't he just, like, mean that, the goal is to just to kill her, right? Like saving her maybe equals kill her. You know? Like that's the thing. Like maybe he thinks that saving her means killing her because she said kill her. You know? Come to kill me. And that's the goal, and that's the end goal. I don't fucking know. That's pretty much it. That's all I got, bro. End goal. That's the only thing I can really think of. So, I don't know. But okay. That is the end of Prydiv.
Satisfied with his life, Satella released her grasp on him, taking away his return by death and finally allowing him to rest for all of eternity. So why did Subaru go crazy once again? Like I said in the beginning, all of this was the result of a very minor ideological mistake at the very start of the story. Instead of swallowing his pride and yelling for the guards in the alleyway, Subaru didn't want to admit he needed help, so he didn't get any. This caused him to die almost 100 times more than he was supposed to, which completely broke his mind in the process and caused him to hate Reinhardt for being so overpowered.
Literally like the smallest like change, by the way, y'all. Like the smallest change. It was like, it was literally just, he swallowed his pride and everything just went to fucking shit, dude. Bro's just a hater. Bro literally just hated Reinhardt for being overpowered, right? He just kept swallowing his pride and he just ended up like that, bro.
Deep down, his ultimate goal of saving Emilia didn't change, but his methods of achieving it certainly did. In Ayamatsu, Subaru actually takes a more Roswaal-esque approach to his philosophy on life. Like Roswaal, Subaru values one thing and one thing only. He was willing to sacrifice everything else just to reach his idea of a perfect ending for Emilia. What's ironic is that Emilia never asked for any of this, nor was she happy with the act.
Exactly. Emilia didn't ask for this, y'all. Emilia didn't ask for this. And bro was more like Roswaal. Yeah. The true partners in crime, y'all. The true partners in crime this time around, bro. Like they actually like they literally lined up with each other, which is fucking wild.
He was willing to sacrifice everything else just to reach his idea of a perfect ending for Emilia. What's ironic is that Emilia never asked for any of this, nor was she happy with the actual result. The whole thing was all in Subaru's head, and it was his pride that kept him from giving Emilia what she truly wanted. Subaru forced his pride-influenced idea of a perfect ending on Emilia without any consideration as to what she wanted. He was pretending to be doing everything for Emilia, but in reality, it was for himself. And here's the crazy thing about it. Subaru understood that the entire time. He knew what he was doing was wrong, yet he did it anyway.
He acknowledged that his actions were wrong. He was pretty much covering, he was like pretty much lying to himself, huh? Like in a way, like covering up the fact that like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for Emilia. Yeah, I'm definitely doing this for Emilia, bro. Like,
in reality, it was for himself. And here's the crazy thing about it. Subaru understood that the entire time. He knew what he was doing was wrong, yet he did it anyway. Anyone that continues to do the wrong thing whilst knowing it's wrong must certainly be consumed by their own pride. But yeah, the whole concept of sacrificing everything for the one thing you care about probably played a pretty big role in Roswaal's friendship with Subaru. It was also fascinating to see what happened to the other characters, even the minor ones. As a result of Subaru being selfish, the fate of everyone else was altered as well. Crusch and Wilhelm died, Old Man Rom and Felt got arrested, Otto became a debt slave, Felix became an actual slave, etc, etc. Overall, I'd say this is probably my third or fourth favorite If story, but that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. The others were just really, really good as well. I thought this was a very interesting story, and I'm really impressed by how realistic it was. To me, it doesn't feel like a spin-off or a fanfic or anything of the sort. It genuinely feels like the main story gone wrong. It seems very possible that this is how ReZero could have ended up had Subaru not passed the test of virtue, and that's what I like about these If stories. They provide us with a lot of details we wouldn't get otherwise, and they really expand on both the characters and the world. I think the most important detail from this story was that Subaru actually died. In this story, Satella released Subaru from the restrictions of return by death. I'd love to hear some speculation as to why that happened in the comments section. Did Satella really let him die because he was satisfied, or did she maybe just give up on him?
That's a good question. Satisfaction, or Satella was like, yo, you imagine? Wait, Do you imagine she did that because she just gave up on Subaru because Subaru was just long gone? Subaru was just long gone. Like, she was like, there's no fucking way this guy, you know? Oh, fuck.
Let me know what you guys think about that, as well as the story overall. What do you guys think about Evil Subaru? If you enjoyed this video, remember to drop a like.
That should be it, right?
And definitely subscribe if you like this kind of ReZero content. As always, I hope you've all been staying safe, and I hope you don't end up like Subaru did. That's all I got for you guys today. Keep talking about ReZero and don't let the hype die down. I'm out for now, guys. Peace out.
Okay. Old outro? Yo, don't be a kid, bro. Dude. That was crazy. That... Dude... I don't like, what do I even say? Like, seeing an evil Subaru and everything pretty much go wrong since, like, one action, right? The ideology difference, right? Instead of screaming for the guards, he doesn't swallow, like, his pride, and he literally, right off the bat, dies, like, 87 times. Like, he literally just fucked up in the beginning. And from the beginning, it all just spirals. It just goes fucking wrong. Just back to back. Bro teamed up with Elsa. Like, it started off so fucking wrong. And it just went even fucking worse, dude. All because in the beginning, he was prideful. And he died so many fucking times. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, this could be the the most evil Subaru, huh? Like, that was fucking wow, dude. He literally killed everyone. Now, my thing is, right, I would have loved to see, like, more specifics on, like, I mean, Betty was just, like, in the library, right? Betty was just, like, in the library probably, and then, like, I don't know where everyone else would be. Wait, if he killed everyone, like, does that actually include Betty? Did he just kill literally fucking everyone? So, like, even including, like, the overpowered people, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit, dude. Like, the amount of loops and, like, the amount of, like, sacrificing, like, the amount of, like, times he killed himself and shit just to, like, do that, bro. All because it was covered up as Emilia. He did it for Emilia, but it was all for himself. And in the end, he technically fulfilled his goal, I guess. He fulfilled his goal, right? And because he fulfilled his goal, satisfaction, Sotella released it. Or it could have been because Sotella thought that he was hopeless. It could have been because she was like, okay, so this guy's not gonna come and save me. He's long gone. He's long gone, I ain't gonna lie. So, like, maybe she gave up or something. I don't know. I feel like maybe it would be interesting to think if it was more goal-based. Do you imagine? Subaru actually, like, reaches his goal, and that equals to getting the return by death released. Dude. If that is actually how it fucking works, dude, I don't know what the goal will be, like, the final goal. I guess, like, the Sotella shit, right, that we know of. That's the only thing I could really think of. And making Emilia a candidate. I don't fucking know, but... Wow, man. Absolute peak, man. That was crazy. That was a crazy what if, man. That is gonna be it for today's what if, man. The prime what if, man. Absolute peak, bro. Really good. If y'all enjoyed and you're new, subscribe. Leave a like down below. The full uncut version tool. All the other ReZero content will be on the Patreon. As always, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. See you guys.